Hello, Ray Veilleux, the health medium, on my continuing series on the chakras, the importance of the chakras. Today I'm going to cover the fourth chakra, the heart, that all-important thing. The heart chakra, it's related to love, to kindness, to connection with other people, the ability to give a damn, if you will. All right, keeping in mind the heart sends 60 times more signals to the brain than the brain does to it. It has that kind of intelligence. It is 1,000 times more powerful electrically than your brain. Some people say up to 5,000. I kind of say that varies, because if your heart is open, absolutely, probably is 5,000 times more powerful than electrically than your brain. But when it's closed, it's not. It varies. So between 1 and 5,000 or 1,000 times more powerful. Basically, what I'm going to do is give you an idea how it works energetically, so that way we can put it together and tell you some potential problems that you can run across. All right, your heart is like the generator in your car. It makes electricity. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to say it makes 12 volts of electricity. That's not really the number, but that's just something for conversation's sake. So here you are. Your heart chakra is open. So assuming you are normal, your heart chakra is quite open, above 60%. All right, you might be making the 12 volts of electricity. Now, assuming that all is well, basically everything goes to the back part of your brain, the battery, if you will. And here you are with your computer. It makes all the decisions and gets everything going down through your body. So now, let us say you and your husband had an extremely bad fight. Okay? Something was, oh God, it just hurt you in your heart. So the chakra, in order to protect you, will start to shut down. It will start to shut down. So now, instead of being 70% open, it's now 30% open, something like that. Okay? So now what happens, instead of making the 12 volts of electricity, it might be making 8. It might be making 8. So the battery gets low. So the computer up here says, holy cow, we're in trouble here. We need to start slowing things down. So now you start feeling really bad. You just don't feel good. Even though the incident is already over, you're just not really feeling up to snuff, if you will. Okay? The body is just shutting down slowly. Now, if you're predisposed to any particular organ having a problem, that will be the first thing that will show up. Okay? So now, look at it. You're under duress. Things are slowing down. And if you really let it go, you don't do some forgiving, some sort of emotional work to get this to open back up, what happens, eventually it's down to the point you can barely walk. You're shaking all the time. Your brain is gone, for lack of a nicer way to say it, your brain is almost shutting down, okay? So, what are we going to do? What we need to do is actually work on the emotional part to figure out what happened. Because one of the big causes of MS, biggest cause of MS and like that, is actually an emotional heart issue. Because the body's shutting down. It's not sending electricity to all the places it needs to be. We need to do the emotional work. Keeping in mind that everybody's heart talks to each other. Always. Heart connection all the time. Okay, so that's one of the reasons say you're in an elevator. We've all done it. You walk into an elevator, you stand there, and all of a sudden you find yourself moving away. Don't know why. You don't know why. That person's not looking at you even, nothing. They're not even threatening. But here you are. You're pushing yourself away because you're feeling their energy. More than likely, you're feeling that from here. You're feeling that from here. My job, and people like me, our job is to get rid of the emotion, find out what's going on, and then ask the heart. Okay, heart, we know you're under duress. What do you need to do? Is it emotional first? Are we going to feed you something? And the heart might be saying something like this. I need something to feed my heart. It might get specific, so I would do that, okay? And now it would say, but I'm getting most of my energy from the adrenals. So now I check with the adrenals. Adrenals, what's going on? What's going on? Well, we're feeding the heart. We're really, really weak. So we're making the brain crank, the unconscious mind go. We need some help. And it goes on and on like that. So know that the heart is extremely, extremely open. Open your heart. Because when you don't, you have a hard time communicating with people. Everything in your world seems wrong. When your heart is open, everything just seems like, oh yeah, the world is good. All is well. All is well. This is Veilleux, and our continuing series on the chakras. Be well. Enjoy your day.